Welcome everyone, Jerry's Old Guy Review, and we're doing a review. This review is brought to you by myself and my good friend Jeremy at Arctic Wings RC. He makes 3D printed things, and this is a complete 3D printed car carrier. Now, I'm going to try this for the first time. There will be links down somewhere here, the bottom of the video. So you can go to either his webpage or his Thingiverse page. Now here's the kicker. You can get the files for free, make this at home, get all the supplies yourself, or you can contact him and he will print it and send it out to you. Now, doing it yourself, I don't know about 3D printed material, how much that costs, and then ordering up the doodads to finish it. But if you contact him, depending on where you are, it's going to be around $150 for him to do this trailer for you. Or you can do it yourself for, I'm assuming, probably cheaper. But I'm going to go over this whole trailer with you, show you some things I've noticed. So if you were to make it yourself, things to look out for, things to do, and I'll give you, I didn't go to all the websites, but the components to finish it are some Traxxas stuff and then some Latrax stuff, which they were all pretty inexpensive. And then you'll be up to yourself to get your little hardware and whatnot. But also, if you go to the Thingiverse or you go to his webpage, you can go to his YouTube where you will find the instruction videos. Now, I had never done a 3D printed anything before, so I didn't make a build video other than just the bare bones that's sitting here. It still needs decking, and I'll give you some suggestions for decking. But other than that, let's go take a look at it. So first of all, thank you, Jeremy, Arctic Wings RC. Now, being that I've never really done 3D printing, this was pretty neat. So, you've got a two-piece main section. There it is, bolts together. Very limited parts. You've got the 4 pieces for the rail. You've got the 2 side fenders. Then you've got the 4 center sections. You've got the tongue area, and you've got this back plate, which nicely has the logo on it. Now, pretty easy going together. You do the same, you use some glue to just reinforce things. So this 2-piece section, and if you want to build it yourself, the hardware is all tiny 3mm stuff. It's just different lengths. So this is all Phillips hardware. So you get these 2 pieces, you make your center rails, do it all the way around, then you put in your center pieces, which are glued and screwed just for reinforcement. He suggested some helicopter eyelets and whatnot. I just used the eyelet and made my own rod because I have a specific truck for this. But all pretty nice heavy duty 3D molding, I guess. I don't know anything about the 3D printing. So this was just a nice build. A lot of cleanup when you do it, but he has this set up for taillights. He's got holes that run through the frame so you can run your wiring. You've got marker light, and these nice loops for tie downs. So the components you need on top of just the hardware, these are a set of Latrax tires, wheels, and these came as a wheel and tire combo. His video shows you doing them coming separate. So the part number on these was 7672 from Latrax. Nice little tires. There's no suspension on this, but he's got these nice molded in axles, which they contain bearings. So the bearings are Traxxas bearings, sealed ball bearings. Part number is 5180. And you clean out the holes and install the bearing inside. What you use also is some drive shafts, little tiny ones from Latrax again. 7650 is the part number. They are, you only need the ends where the wheels are going to attach. Let's see. Can we see inside the hole? Not really. So you're going to need the bearing, the end of the drive shaft, and then you're going to need some wheel hexes, also from Latrax. 7669 is the part number on those. All these parts are really cheap. So there's your cross members from the bottom. They're nice and smooth. Now, unlike what I use trailers for, this is really not designed for me so far. Now, I'd never heard of them before because I've never thought about mixing one by hand, but they make normal 1-gallon paint stirrers. Well, that wasn't good enough for Jeremy. He suggests, mainly because I'm thinking, because they're longer, is 5-gallon paint stirring sticks, which they're thicker, they're longer, and the ones he used were made of oak. So he just stained them. They look gorgeous. But when you mount the wood, he has them mounted in the cross members. So what I'm thinking is, with this 2-piece main frame, they'll stiffen it up. And I'll show you what I'm talking about in a second, because just wanted to show the breakdown. This is excellent. Now, I haven't done a lot of 3D printing, and instead of sanding all this down, I'm going to try my rubberized paint and see if it smooths it out. So now, let's go over, show you what it looks like with a car on it. And there we go. Nice little, with my trailing rig, Nice setup. Sits really good on that truck. Now that's mainly just the car sitting on the cross members, but what I noticed, I put some little slats down like for my semi-trailers, and if you put a crawler car or truck which weighs more than this sweet ride, I noticed a little bit of flex. So that's what I'm hoping the wood will fix that. And there, just a nice example. A car fits on it perfect. Excellent little trailer. Let's go back to the bench. Back to the bench. Just really pleased with this overall little trailer. You know, the poor F-150, that's all it gets to do is pull things. So it might as well pull a car. I have an RC four-wheel drive trailer it usually pulls, but that's got a big metal tongue on it that digs in a lot up front. This, it should pull with no problems. Nice little wheel action. These tires actually have a little bit of give, but they don't sag. You know, you can still, there's room back here. You could probably make some ramps if you wanted to. You know, if you've got a 3D printer, you can knock yourself out. But there you go. An excellent little DIY, or have someone else do it for you, 3D printed trailer. Depending on your materials and the few items that you will have to buy, I believe I'm going to enjoy this little trailer because it'll get my Chevelle out and about. Let me know in the comments, besides this review, if you guys might want to see that Kyosho Chevelle as a review. It's a sweet little ride. So, once again, nice little trailer. Brought to you by Arctic Wings RC. Jerry's Old Guy Review. Let me know what you guys think, and let me know if the links actually work. Thanks for coming by. Like and subscribe. Let me know.